Wow, Ohio. Thanks for not making an attempt to make an impression. Good morning, passport holders. Today is September 9th, 2015, day 313 of the vlogs. And yeah, Ohio is super gray and rainy, and I don't know why in particular. So yeah, hopefully today's a better day given all the travel and whatnot that's going to be going on. Well, another hotel checkout. I'm going to head over to a park so I can see the shores of Lake Erie. And then it's off to the Apple store for the Apple announcement and the upload on the vlog. So it should be an eventful 2 hours at the Apple store before I head on over to my hotel in Detroit. Alright guys, so I'm here and I just wanted to take a peek at Lake Erie, since I have not seen any of the Great Lakes to my knowledge. So I might as well just take a peek at it, check down on the shore here, simply because I can. I'm here. Alright, there may be near zero chance that you guys can actually hear me, but I'm gonna do this anyways. I am going to put my hand into Lake Erie because, well, why not? So, here we go. Nope, done it. Crocker Park Apple Store in Cleveland, Ohio. Check it off. With the wind factor here, I'm not entirely sure y'all are going to be able to hear me, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways and try and different an angle in order to cover up the microphones just a little bit. The Apple event was actually very interesting, so it does look like it is entirely possible that an iPad Pro is in the future. The iPhone 6s is no question in the future. That's an automatic given the fact that I'm at the end of my upgrade cycle and all that good fun, so yeah, that's happening. And away from that, you know, an Apple Watch might be in the future. I've been on the fence about it for a while now. So that said, it was a ton of fun to hang out with the Apple Store crew. They were very interactive in all of it, and we had a blast just chatting about all kinds of crazy little things and the new technology. So that said, I'm craving Chipotle recently, and there happens to be one here in the mall. Gonna make it happen before I get on the road to Detroit. Let's dance, Chipotle. Let's dance. Chipotle, once again, delicious. It's one of these staples that as I've traveled the country is 100% of the time exactly consistent. There's no variability, which is actually incredibly useful for someone like me. Which is, I think, part of the reason why I view food mostly as fuel. And so at this point, you know, to sit there and have something that I know I can consistently go back to and enjoy every time makes it worthwhile. All that said, I've got 168 miles to make. It'll take me about 2.5 hours in order to get to my hotel in Detroit. And it should be a pretty simple drive. It's super gray out here, so I'm not expecting a gigantically amazing drive. And plus, it's, you know, it's Michigan. Like, I mean, you know, I'm just driving around the Great Lakes to Michigan, which I'm excited to get my 46th state, but I gotta get there, and it should be a pretty simple drive. That said, you guys will enjoy a time lapse, which will be, I think I'm gonna do it for 45 minutes this time around. Well, passport holders, that was your 45-minute time lapse there. As you saw, we went from the western edge of the Cleveland metro area all the way out here to kind of Ohio farmland. I'm in a construction zone right now that is
police reported
a little dicey. A lot of people are doing a lot of weird things in the lanes. Not just the car ahead of me that you guys are currently seeing, but there are two cars up ahead of him, I believe, and then there are two motorcyclists who are kind of doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But all of that said, this is Ohio farmland. It is pretty, but it's not, you know, the best looking stuff that I've looked at as I've been driving around the country. But thank goodness this construction zone is over. Back to your regular driving. And these guys are going to make an illegal U-turn on a ramp. Nice working guys on their motorcycles. Done with the 80 and the Ohio Turnpike for the moment, or 90/80. And now making it onto the 280 to head up north, past Toledo, and very, very soon into my 46th state, Michigan. Toledo points to you guys for having a cool bridge like this. Big old suspension bridge. Very cool. Well, passport holders, we have done it again. There is another state crossing. Welcome to the 46th state on this epic road trip, Michigan. As a result, I'm going to throw you guys back into a time lapse and let you guys just get to Detroit the very quick way. Why, hello, Detroit. Pleasure to meet you. Simple enough, 189 miles, 3.5 hours, 24.8 miles a gallon. Let's go check into the hotel. Since I came in here, not on fumes, but like less than a full gallon of gas, I'm gonna go fuel up because tomorrow's gonna be a bit hectic. And I'm gonna try and grab a snack. And then I'm gonna try and get back here for Big Brother. It'll be a good night. Can I hit it on exactly $49? I don't think so, but we'll try. Aw, Kate fail. All right, passport holders. Thank you guys for your time and your attention today. Today's video that went live, day 312, has gotten a ton of views in the first 3 hours, and I'm not entirely sure why, but hey, I guess that's what happens when my day was so up and down. But any which way, I do appreciate all the time and the attention in the comments. I know there are a couple of new people from comments who are now subscribers on the channel, so welcome to you both. You know who you are. And at this point, the plan is completely set for me to go from here in Detroit down to Cincinnati tomorrow, and Cincinnati on Friday morning to La Crosse, Wisconsin via Louisville, Kentucky, because I just don't want to like step my toe over that river line and then be like, oh, I got Kentucky. Like, I want to at least put, you know, an hour into driving into Kentucky. So I'm going to go from Cincinnati to Louisville, Louisville to Westby, Wisconsin. Yeah, so it's going to be my last long-haul drive of the road trip. I don't think I have a single drive as it currently stands that is longer than 6 hours the rest of the way, which is amazing for me. So, you know, at this point, like, I've got to end the vlog because I got to start doing the editing. I've got to get back into that night editing cycle, especially with me being in Westby, where, you know, there is no good internet connection and there isn't even a good cell phone connection, so I can't even rely on that. So I have to be able to edit at like 10 o'clock at night to be done at midnight, so that way I can let it run all night overnight while everyone's sleeping, so that you guys get an episode at 2 p. Pacific, 5 p. Eastern every day. If you're enjoying these episodes, these final travel episodes, as I'm finishing out the 6 months of being homeless, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and if you're new and you're finding this because of a search that you did,
click subscribe. I promise there are a ton of adventures in the last 3.5 weeks that I'm out here doing this crazy, crazy ride. I've got some things that I'm going to do that I've been talking about doing since legitimately the first 4 episodes of the show. So, thank you again. I appreciate it so much. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still. So go do cool stuff. Bye for now.